All right, everybody, this is the Fantasy Sports Boss with another Saturday video for you. Make sure you hit that subscribe, hit that notification button. Tomorrow's going to be a big day, as always, with the instant injury update videos and then the live stream at 7:30 tomorrow, so make sure you're around for that. All right, so what I wanted to do today with a quarter of the season, or pretty much a quarter of the season in the bag here, I wanted to take a look at each position and see where things stand. Now, we'll start with the quarterbacks today, and as I said the other day, this season has definitely hammered home the point about the need, how you need to have a running quarterback, a dual threat quarterback who can throw and run the football. The reason being is that the top, I would say, well, certainly the four of the top five fantasy producers in terms of fantasy points this season are dual threat guys. And the one non-dual threat guy is certainly a surprise. So I wanted to check in on how the quarterbacks are doing. Now, in a 6-point touchdown league for quarterbacks, and I think he should have a 6-point touchdown league for quarterbacks because it does minimize, or not minimize, but it evens the playing field just a little bit between those non-running quarterbacks and the running ones. So I think that 6 points for a touchdown, passing touchdown for quarterbacks is the right way to go. Now, in terms of the points, Lamar Jackson is the number one fantasy producer so far with 137 points, dual threat guy. Josh Allen, number two, dual threat guy with 131. Patrick Mahomes, 114, he's third. He's also a dual threat guy, not as pronounced as Jackson and Allen, of course. Now, number four in fantasy points, believe it or not, is Jared Goff with 110. Jared Goff, who's found himself in a number of shootouts this season. The Lions' passing offense has really opened up. They have a lot of weapons with Amon-Ra St. Brown and TJ Hawkinson and Josh Reynolds, and when he's healthy, DeAndre Swift in the passing game. So Jared Goff is certainly a surprise as the fourth most productive fantasy quarterback. And fifth is Justin Herbert at 98. Herbert's been banged up. Obviously, he's got the cartilage issue in his ribs that's impacted his play. Number 6 is Joe Burrow with 93. Number 7, Kyler Murray, dual threat guy with 92. Number 8, Carson Wentz with 87. Geno Smith, number 9 with 85. And Tua Tagovailoa, 10 with 83. So looking at the top 10 there, you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You have, or it was the top 11 I gave you, but you have 7 of the top 11 guys that are dual threat quarterbacks. All right, Geno Smith was 10th, Tua Tagovailoa was 11. I went a little one deeper, but again, it goes to show you how those dual threat guys can really set your team apart. And now here's the other thing: the running quarterbacks. Jared Goff is in fluke territory for me. It's an outlier territory. If I did a trend or a mirage on Jared Goff, I would say this is a mirage, his current level of production. Joe Burrow, who doesn't run much anymore, not as concerned about him. I think he's just an excellent player, and it's a passing offense there. But look at Tom Brady. Tom Brady with only 71 fantasy points, strictly just a passing guy. You have Derek Carr, 76 fantasy points, strictly a passing guy. Kirk Cousins, 71 fantasy points, just strictly a passing guy. And all the way down to Aaron Rodgers, who's only got 64, and at this stage of the game, he's really just a passer. And then Matthew Stafford, even lower. You got to send out a search party for Matthew Stafford in terms of his fantasy football points. 51 points. He's certainly not a runner by any means. So what we've learned so far this year, as I've said before, and I'll say it again, is the wisdom now, I believe next season especially, of using a 4th-round draft pick or even a 3rd-round draft pick on a Lamar Jackson, on a Jalen Hurts, on a Josh Allen, because you are getting the equivalent of 1.5 fantasy players in one, maybe even 2 when it comes to Lamar Jackson and Josh Allen. So it really goes to show you that perhaps in single quarterback leagues where we tell you just wait and go value, maybe that's not such a good thing, because the value plays this year were Matthew Stafford, were Aaron Rodgers, were Tom Brady, were Derek Carr, and they're all not having great fantasy seasons like they have in the past. So anyway, hit that subscribe, hit that notification, and the like button. More videos on the way soon. We will chat later.